What's faithful?
Sexually monogamous to one woman?
Of course.
Of course?
Yeah.
Do you think the majority of men are faithful?
I don't want to answer for the majority because I love your boy, but I don't know how he's going to edit it. I never want to seem like I'm the expert. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, but I know it can't be done.
Okay. Well, that's good, especially because you're in like a lot of...
But I think it depends on...
Her?
Yeah.
What?
Her runs the world.
You think a man cheating depends on the woman?
Yeah.
I don't think that at all.
Don't matter what you think. How come you think... Where do you think the phrase happy wife, happy life comes from?
Yeah, but I think men, people that cheat.
No, well, okay, so I think there's three types of cheaters. There's a serial cheater.
Okay.
The James Bond cheater.
Ooh.
And then the guy that's forced to cheat.
Okay, what is a James Bond cheater and how are you forced to cheat?
James Bond cheater is I do everything right. I'm in Rio. I see a little thing. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Nobody sees me. Boom, boom, boom. I come back home to my normal life.
Okay.
All right.
You smooth. You slick with it.
Smooth with it, yeah.
Okay.
The guy that's forced to cheat is I've been on the road in a week and I come here and you be like, I got to do my podcast. That's the first night. I can't. I got to make it like you just 4 or 5 days in a row. You're not taking care of your man, and then he does what he does.
Oh. So then you step out.
And then there's a serial cheater, the guy that just don't whatever. But yes, men can. I think it depends on that. Women run the world. Y'all just don't know it.
So how do we take power in that?
By stop talking shit and just do it. Huh.
But like, what does that look like? Just
I have no idea.
Oh.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I typically don't do videos about gender wars or men and women relationships, and I make an exception for this one because I saw this video, and let me just put this out here. Shaquille O'Neal's a moron. At this point, I'm literally start thinking that the powers that be, corporations or whatever, the people that are holding the big money, they give opportunity and money and wealth to morons of any ethnicity, black, brown, or creed. This doesn't help us out. This man's a moron. He said that women run the world. Let me just put this in perspective. And this is not bashing women. You don't run the world. One, because men are prone to using brute force and violence. We manufacture weapons. And primarily, we are the soldiers on the battlefield. To take this thing called the earth from our clutches, you're going to have to actually go to war with us. Now, that's not necessarily the black man. And I'm not going to say what man it is. I'll just let y'all figure that one out. What I will say is he's an idiot. Talking about women running the world. No, they don't. The only thing women do is run their shoes and their feet. And this nigga's an idiot. The fact that he even contextualized different types of cheaters. No, it's either a fucking scumbag or a nigga that's faithful. There's no shade of gray. I wish people would stop trying to put their own spin to shit and try to freestyle it because they sound like idiots. Right? Now, while I'm a student of the church and I believe in the ism says that you don't exploit people. Like even pimping is a choice, right? If it's done correctly. All that gorilla pimpy shit you see on TV, that's frowned down upon. Human trafficking, that is not the same thing. What I will say is, like this dude couldn't be faithful. He had multiple kids with Shawnee. He's an idiot. Right? That just comes from dick discipline. You couldn't keep your penis in your pants, sir. Talking about a James Bond cheater. You just cheat smooth and then go back home. Now, that makes you a scumbag because you could actually contracted a STD or even HIV and you're going to bring it back to your wife. You are the deadliest kind of cheater. And I'm not a simp in the least bit. I believe if you're a player, you got forays of women, right? Multiple women. If you're a pimp, you got multiple women. If you're a square, you need to just have one woman. Stop trying to freestyle it, right? Then a dude that's forced to cheat. You ain't forced. Nobody in this world... Nobody makes you do what you do. You make the decision. If you've been on the road, you come home and your wife don't give you no punani, you talk it out. You leave her. You make concessions and compromise if you really ever did love her. What you don't do is like go out there and, oh, she's forcing me. No, sir, you're desperate and you're hungry and you're in need of carnal sexual relations and you're misplacing the trust and loyalty that you're supposed to have to your spouse. Now, if you're just dating, like whatever, I don't take dating serious. However, you still shouldn't be a scumbag in that situation. But if you married, I don't know. I just take matrimony a little bit more serious. Even though I'm a student at the church, if I told this woman I love her, I actually did. And if you do love somebody, you don't go out the bounds of your agreement, your vows. Like you said you love to cherish this person through death do you part in front of a whole bunch of people and God. I mean, if you believe in that, but like still, that's so holds some weight. So I think you shouldn't do it. And then the dude that just, if he's just a maniac cheater, he's a scumbag. If you know you can't control your sexual urges, you shouldn't even get married. Because once again, you ain't taking your life or your situation serious, or your marriage. You're a clown. Right now, if you're a player, you're a player. But if you're a square, stay in the squares box. It ain't that hard. I really wish people would stop trying to make their own rules and freestyle. That's why the world messed up, because people ain't got no structure, order, and they not organized. They just do whatever comes to their mind, which is why most people can't read nor are illiterate. And then we have a president that we got that's an idiot. And the world's in disarray, and the infrastructure in America looks messed up, and the economy is on the brink of collapse because it's just a bunch of uneducated, unintelligent people running around just making shit up as they go. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.
No.